Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here, and it's been a while since we've talked about former Empire TV actor Jussie Smollett, but that comes to an end today because Mr. Smollett is back in the news. We learned yesterday that a federal judge by the name of Virginia Kendall will not be dismissing the city of Chicago's lawsuit against Jussie Smollett. The city of Chicago is seeking roughly $130,000 from Smollett, that to cover the cost of overtime hours that were paid out to various members of the police department to investigate Jussie Smollett's claims from back in January. Remember the claims where Smollett stated that he was the victim of a hate crime, where some evil white Trump supporters came up to him and they attacked him, they beat him, they poured bleach on him, they tied a noose around his neck, and all of that was done while they were yelling, "This is MAGA country." Yeah, Smollett made those accusations back in January, and within a few weeks, law enforcement learned, Jussie Smollett, he was not actually the victim of a hate crime. Rather, he staged the hate crime. He went from being a victim to being a suspect in the eyes of Chicago police. And quite frankly, he still should be charged for making up this phony hate crime, for lying to investigators about all this stuff, claiming he was the victim of a hate crime when in fact he wasn't. It was a hoax. He staged the whole damn thing. He should still be punished for that. He should not be let off the hook. Sadly, to date, he has been let off the hook because you've got a bunch of corrupt lefties down in the state of Illinois, like this prosecutor in Cook County, Kim Foxx, a friend of the Obamas and Kamala Harris, who ensured that Smollett would get let off the hook, even though it was abundantly clear that he was guilty, even though prosecutors are saying they still believe that Smollett was guilty of staging this hate crime. But I guess if you're an elite leftist, we've learned in recent years that you can get away with murder and not even get a slap on the wrist for doing it. And Jussie Smollett has been a prime example of this disgusting two-tier justice system we have in the United States, one that absolutely needs to be toppled. It's got to be one standard of justice for all U.S. citizens, regardless your immutable characteristics, regardless your politics. Good for the city of Chicago continuing to pursue this against Smollett, saying, "Hey, look, you made this bogus complaint of this fake hate crime. We spent $130,000 paying out taxpayer money to officers who worked overtime on your case. Yet you should pay those taxpayers back." City of Chicago got it absolutely right here. Smollett should have to pay that cost. I mean, even just simple stuff like this. Make Jussie Smollett reimburse the taxpayers for all this money of theirs that he ensured was wasted. Make Jussie Smollett admit that he actually faked the hate crime. To date, he hasn't even admitted it. Make the guy admit that he staged the hate crime, that the whole thing was a hoax meant to disgustingly demonize white people, disgustingly demonize Trump supporters. Make him admit that. Make him apologize for that. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, Smollett should still be punished to the fullest extent of the law for the crimes that we know that he committed, that even the prosecutors to this day know he committed. But even just let's start by taking simple steps, like making Smollett fess up to what he did and apologize for what he did, for all the people he demonized. And make Smollett reimburse these taxpayers. They should not have to pay $130,000 out of their pockets just to cover this absolutely pathetic actor going around and staging fake hate crimes. Absolutely not. Make Smollett pay. That's all the time that we have for today. John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.